Thabang Malefane, who do you think you are? Firstly, you are ungrateful father. Do you understand the circumstances that we went through for your child to reach the age she is where she is right now? Firstly, my mother wanted to meet your people so that you can have more access to your daughter without us being trying to prevent. You kept my mother waiting. After some time, you tend to sometimes give your daughter message to give it to my mom. It's my mom you meet. You send a child to come and talk to her. And my mother to your child is a grandmother. She's not a mother. You are disrespectful towards my mother and you think you are clever. Don't you think you have a child with Tshepo? You think all of us, you know us. You don't know us that much. And then the other thing, you think you will have access to your daughter without you doing the right thing. Families have never met. You want your child to know the side of your family, yet your families never met. You've never gave the damage of your own child. If I'm lying, then show us the proof where you have given. You only pay school fees. I remember I talked about how I'm grateful you paid your the child, you paid the school fees of your child. You were like, I shouldn't do that. Your family don't know. As if your own daughter, she's an embarrassment to you. So if we are ungrateful, why when we are grateful, you show that we are ungrateful? You are the one who's not of the same mind here. The other thing, if you take your child wherever you want to go with, whether to your families or wherever, anything happens, do you understand it's going to implicate my mother more into trouble than Tshepo? Because Meme grew up in my mother's house here in Helud Park. It's my mother's house. And then Etlhabane is the place of my mother's parents. So whatever happened to your daughter, it will implicate my mom more than Tshepo because Tshepo doesn't have a house. There's no house that is written under her name. She doesn't have a house, and my mom now kicked her out. If she's still there, I don't know how, but because my mom kicked her out. So everything involves your daughter, involves my mother. Because Meme grew up under the watch of my mother. And there are times you talk about, hey, your colleague, what do they think when they see my videos? Where were your colleagues when we went through a lot? Where were your colleagues when your daughter in matric wanted to step me? My mother had to hold her. I remember even my mom saying, step me rather. Do you understand what we went through as a family? Do you know how your child reacts when she's angry? Huh? Do you know what we went through? And you today, you just came and claim, I want to see my daughter. Hey, I've booked my daughter for December. Hey, must come. You are a father. Then if you are a father, do the right thing. When you have an access, you must have an access while the law knows you have access. Right now, fathers are raping children. People are murdering people. Families are doing nonsense into their own blood. And you think we are going to just trust you to have an access to your daughter. Just like that. We don't even know your father. We don't even know your mother. Maybe Tshepo knows your family, but the family of my mom don't know the side of your family. So how can we take someone who grew up under the watch of my mother to your place where we don't know even one of your people? We don't know them. We don't know them. And anything happens, we will be the one questioned. Why did we take the child who grew up under our care to people whom we don't know? It will be like we don't make sense. Or is it because my mother, she's a pastor, you think this is a playground? Christians are dangerous than the people you fear of other belief. If you think you fear Sangomas more than pastors, you made a worthless decision. We are dangerous, Papa. You don't know us. We are not being trained the way you think you know. Right now, when you don't see things go well, you tell the mother of a child Tshepo to say, hey, I want to see my daughter. Yesterday, I was shown a message that say, hey, Meme, she's old, she can make her own decision. For her to reach that age, how did she reach it? Did she reach it nicely? Or we had to go through a lot? You don't disrespect my mother. You disrespect my mother, I get in. Meme grow up here with us. We had to sometimes prevent her from hateful of their mother. There was at times I had to take Mimi to police station in Kaban to tell them that the mother of a child whips a child like a normal person. There was a time she was insulting Mimi with your private parts. There was a time, she said you are dead. Today, both of you act like you are lovers. Do you even know who we are? When you take a child, it's about the law knowing that where the child is, the safety of a child matters. How many age group of memes been dying, being murdered, being taken hostage? And you just want to take your child. We don't even know where you are taking her to. We don't know your family. There's nothing been written because any questions that they come, we must produce a proof that her family's met, there was a signature. And if you want to disrespect me, I don't care. But fact remain, I'm the uncle of your child. You like it or not. You like it or not. Me too. I like it or not. You are the father of your own daughter, Mimi. She's your firstborn. But things must go accordingly. We don't even have a letter to see that families met together. Your family right now know me via YouTubes. But they don't know me. They've never met me. For this child of yours, I will fight because she grew under our care. And once she comes out of our care, goes somewhere, the law must know what happened so that we know who took the baiting. You don't just come and claim and say it's your daughter. Or you think you are working right now, you have money. Brother, if you lose your job today, what will happen? So respect us. And don't tell me about your colleague. They don't know what we went through. If they have to tell their sides what they are doing in their families, you will see there's a lot of ignorance. Some they even run away. Some maybe they might be facing even criminality acts. So don't you dare disrespect us. Don't you dare disrespect us. We are serving the Lord. The same Lord who protected your child. There was a time Tshepo was taken to her father. After that, she became wild. She even made sure that she fight the marriage of my mother. There was a time she stabbed my father with a knife. So do you understand, when you take your own child to your family, we don't know what might happen. The next thing we will see a child who's how? Who is wild? Who is what? We don't know your family. We don't even know your belief. You even know some of my mother's siblings, where they are living. As we don't know nothing about you. So how can we allow you to take your daughter to people we don't know? Are you well here? If I meet someone pregnant at your home, and at your home you don't know my family, yet I know a lot of you, what would you say? You are changing places. Sometimes you are in Mpumalanga, sometimes you are in North, sometimes you are in Gauteng. And after that, you want to take someone who grew under our care. Sometimes you will even say your parents are in Swaziland, so now sometimes you must smuggle your daughter to another country. You think we are fools, you? We watch news, we are updated. So do what is right and don't tell me you're rubbish here. And be a man enough. Stop letting your ex fight your battles, yet you say you are a man.